Upholding the rights of all women and girls are at the heart of creating a more just and sustainable world. Our planet faces a climate and environmental crisis that has particularly grave impacts on women and girls. Women and girls from discriminated ethnic or religious groups and indigenous peoples, those living in poverty, migrants who are of African descent, people of diverse sexual orientation and gender identities, or with disabilities, all suffer the greatest exposure to environmental threats. They share an underlying characteristic: discrimination, and discriminatory systems deprive them of their rights and push them to the margins of society. These intersecting social, cultural, and economic forces harm millions of women and girls across the world, and in doing so, they harm all of us. All societies need to be able to count on the full contributions of everyone to ensure development that is sustainable and fair and benefit us all. Across the world, women and girl human rights defenders of all ages, backgrounds, and identities are leading the struggle to protect our environment. Despite pushback and chronic underfunding, they and the feminist movement they lead continue to demand a seat at the table and urgent action to safeguard our future. I fully endorse these legitimate demands. Our planetary crisis is a human rights crisis that demands a feminist response. We need to tackle the root causes of inequalities and discrimination and make room for the important contributions of all women and girls. Evidence shows that advancing gender equality leads to greater food security and less violence. It also places economies on a more sound and sustainable footing, and the public participation of women leads to more effective climate policies. Every victory for social justice is a triumph of inclusion and diversity. It is the result of people collectively joining hands to demand and effect change, including by advancing the human rights to a clean, healthy, and sustainable environment. I stand with her for a better today and a more equal, just, and sustainable tomorrow.